All right, so we're on our way to Brimfield. It's hot. We're gonna go. Just stopped for gas. I'm about to make it up to Massachusetts. We are leaking a little bit of oil again. So wonderful. You can see a couple drips. So we'll make sure that you can see it better on the sign. You see it right here. Those couple little drips. It's rear differential fluid. So we're not burning. What is it called? Radiator fluid or any of that other stuff. I'm going to show you what we got. I did score the Indian. I have that on consignment. So we're taking that up to Brimfield. I got my Aunt Jemima in the back there. Got a Hogarth. This is one of my favorite things. If you look at this, I'm going to turn you guys upside down. Oh man, there's such a bad glare. You can't really see it. I got a terracotta soldier. Threw on some tables. There is Naz's hat. The awesome suitcases we grabbed from that house. That cool lampshade. Trying to think what else we got. Grabbed I think these are pretty neat, but they're not for Brimfield. Little things like this sell well on eBay. Trying to see what else I was excited about. I guess most of it's packed up because you can see the little skeleton guys getting smushed by the tables. I got that book that we got from the storage room back there. But it should be a good trip. I don't know how long it's going to take us. I'm hoping 4 or 5 hours. So trying to think, since we're not doing a lot of picking and yard sailing on this one, I figured give you a little backstory on how we ended up to this spot. I would say I started doing this. I went to school for horticulture, and I was selling plants at the flea market the one day. And when I was selling plants, I'm trying to find something else for you guys to look at. When I was selling plants, the lady next to me was selling old stuff that I was throwing out of my grandmother's house. My grandmother used to take us to the markets and stuff to just so she could pick. And I did $300 that day, and she did $1,200 out of the stuff I was throwing out. And that's like 23, 24 years ago. So I've been doing antiques for a while, and it's made my life very easy. You got to start going to auctions and all that other stuff without the knowledge base. It makes it difficult. Like Dirty, who you guys see all the time, his parents or his mother is an antique dealer, so he was brought up learning primitives and all that other stuff. I don't know, it takes a while. It's a long learning curve on learning what's going to sell, what's not going to. Hopefully at Brimfield you guys get to see what we're going to make money on. Still think that looks like Hillary Clinton, but so hopefully you guys like the video. If you get a chance, send us a sticker. We'd love to put more stickers on the bus. So all right, we're gonna start driving. We got about 4 hours to Brimfield. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we're driving past New York City right now. Here, hold that out the window so somebody can see it.
Hold on, guys. Oh, I dropped it. I really want to see if those chicks were doing something. They kind of got it.
on the GW bridge. I'm gonna pass you out the Naz.
Oh. Hey. You mean 6 more hours?
Nah, it should only be about 3. So, we're doing pretty good.
Look at that beauty.
When I first got the bus, I kept on driving it downtown Manhattan to go pick up deals.
Yeah.
But I decided they have this whole trucking wall thing there, so I didn't know where I fell under.
Dude, that's a cool. I love shooting through this door. Both our channels are gonna have the exact same shot. Watch this. Alright. What I'm gonna do is what I want it to do. Is it rolling? Yes, it is. Let's do that. There we go. Yo. There it goes. What?
So, another thing that I don't do, if you guys haven't figured it out, I know I'm shaky and everything else, I don't edit. It's basically how, what I think is cool, I pick up the camera and we try to show you guys, but I definitely don't spend hundreds of hours editing. I don't know if it makes for poor video or whatever, but Naz puts them up for me right now because he has the computer. I don't have a computer to do it. So he's been a big help. And I just wing it. So, I mean, all you guys could do a vlog if you wanted. It's pretty fun. And you know what? It's like you get to meet people or get to talk to people or whatever all over the world. I don't know. I've been having a lot of fun with it. All right, we're stuck in traffic. We'll get you at the next rest area. We're still 3 hours from Brimfield. So, I guess the thing I'm hoping that sells on the bus this trip is the leather. I brought like a really small sample of the rolls. I guess it was about 50 large rolls of the leather, so there's might be 2 in 2 pieces, like 2 cowhides in each roll. But so my guess is there's 100 pieces. So I don't know if that does even $50 a piece. I would be really excited because I don't know. We have probably close to 1,000 rolls out of that storage deal that I showed you. Trying to figure out what else. There's Mr. Naz. Oh, he's doing bad stuff, smoking a cigarette. I guess another good thing about doing antiques and all this other stuff is I don't force it. I just take what comes when I'm around, and I bring it up to Brimfield. And then, as you'll see over the next couple months, I'll take a lot of my Brimfield load that didn't sell and bring it over to Lambertville. And not so good stuff at Brimfield is really good stuff at Lambertville, at least what I find. So we should do, my guess is, I'm hoping to do at least 5 this trip.
Oh.
I don't know. If I could do $5,000 on this trip to Brimfield, I'd be pretty happy, but it might be less. We'll find out.
I have my money on 5, maybe more.
I had one of the better things I have. I brought an Aunt Jemima painting or picture. It's an old store sign. Sorry about the truck, but you can kind of see her in there. But we'll see. We're about to hit the hills with the bus, and the hills never do well. So it'll be interesting. Hopefully it makes it. We'll find out soon. Naz, look, this weird thing up here, this guy, and it sells for a lot of money on eBay. This was $250. Who would have thought that? But I don't know. We'll get back to you. Almost to the hilly part, and I guess after that stop, the bus had like 3 slight heart attacks, right, Naz? Mm-hmm. It definitely did not want, let's see the temperature, it's probably 90 or 100, something like that. Oh. What's it say?
Let's see. We are at 92.
92, so it's not that bad, but that's 92 inside the bus. So,
there's also humidity.
well, yeah, we are in the Northeast, but we're not doing bad. I thought we were going to have to go to the mechanic for a second, though. Didn't you, Nez?
Yeah, I was freaking out a bit.
It was not a happy bus for a second. But, all right, we'll see what happens next stop. So, I guess we're in the hills. We seem to be going pretty good. We don't have too much weight, so that's good. We're going to probably make it up there in the next hour or so. So we'll make it while it's still light. That's good. I'm trying to think what else I've done in antiquing. I went from, like, I guess like 20 years ago is when I started setting up at Lambertville Flea Market, and I did that for about 5 to 7 years. That's when I did all my auctions. And then I started setting up in New York City on 25th Street. And I was an outdoor vendor there for a good 10 years. And then I went from the outdoor market there to, I did a store on Houston and Bowery Street with William Leroy from, I guess he's in Baggage Wars or whatever. But our store was called Billy's Props and Antiques. I owned the little half. There's still a whole bunch of cool YouTube videos on that. I never shot them, other people did, if you Google Billy's Props and Antiques. But once I had kids, I got out of doing the flea market. So that was basically what happened. All right, I'll catch everybody later. So after I had kids and I left New York, I started doing eBay, and I did eBay for probably 6 years, and 6, maybe 7 years. But I was doing really well. It was a lot of fun to pick. I don't know, got worn out from it for a little bit, so I decided to go try to do the flea markets around here, and that's how I guess this all started with met Naz and started doing storage rooms. So I don't know. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at right now. I'm able to pay my bills and go have some fun with some friends. We are almost at our exit, so I just figured I'd let you guys know. I'm pretty psyched. Hopefully that wasn't it. No, that's not it. We're crossing up. But, alright. We'll see you soon. So, we made it to the lake. It's all the way over there. And more importantly, we made it to a little Food Mart liquor store. So, I guess bus was doing fine. Oh, that's why I wanted to show you, see if it actually did leak a ton of oil or just a little. I mean, compared to the beginning of the video, definitely has some spots. Didn't cover it all the way. Like in the spring when we had the really bad problem, this was like a slick sheet of oil. So I think we did okay.
Not as bad.
No. And it's still light, so it was a successful trip up. I'm happy.
I mean, it's 6:20.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Everybody have a good day. Peace.